Hello everyone, I'm the DPG13 and welcome to Colin McRae Rally 2 once again. I know I haven't been talking in the past ones, but yeah, as you can see, we've got the choice of cars again. I got a few bonus cars that won in the championship mode. So obviously we've seen the Subaru, the Toyota and of course the Ford Focus. We've still got the other three cars to see. Today's car, now obviously no, these three count as one, and the Lancer. So the Lancer, the two alternates and the road car all count as one. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to drive I think we'll drive the Lancer, that's on Mitsubishi Lancer. And we'll be in Sweden. Now apologies for the cutscene, I know it hasn't showed up in the past, which is kind of ridiculous, to be fair, as well. We'll be able to hear the audio and me.
The only snow event of the season, the snow and ice roads require a measured approach to cornering but provide the opportunity to perform some impressive power slides. Be cautious of hitting snowbanks, it will impede your progress. And
indeed he's right. So I've been saying to a couple of people that this is actually going to be our biggest challenge yet. And I utterly mean that, it really will be. So we've got 8 stages plus a bonus stage to top it all off. So let's see, so on the snow tyres, not really much we can do for that. Oops. Stages don't look too bad, I guess. Suspension, I guess we'll leave everything as it is. The brake power I guess isn't as bad as we think. We'll leave everything as stock for the time being, and we'll edit it later on in the rally, I guess. So here we go. Stage 1 of 9. Would be 11, but yeah, there's not exactly. I haven't unlocked the additional 2 stages. For some reason, hang on a minute. Cut to new thing. Okay, so we're back and it's snowing this time. It's better. We're off. Like I said, this is going to be a really tricky rally because it's snow and there's a lot of it. So yeah, there is a lot of snow. Obviously because it's Sweden. But I don't know, the rally and the car, they both work in harmony, I guess. Only half second up on Johnson, which he's new actually. He never usually shows up in this. I guess he never shows up on our radar, but clearly this game wants to show him up, and the game decides to do that whenever it likes to. Next rally we will be travelling across seas to Australia, so yeah, that's going to be quite a hot rally for the car, and the car will have to cope with the very hot temperatures. So we're coping with cold temperatures here, hot temperatures in Australia, so it's going to be very interesting. So we gained quite a bit on that third checkpoint. Oops. Watch out for the banks, as he said, can impede your progress. Hairpins. Hairpins aren't exactly the best thing. The worst part about Sweden, like I said, it's going to be a challenge, because the reason why I said it was going to be a challenge in the first place, we're getting a lot of time on that one. There we go. Very nice. The reason why I said we would be behind, not behind, why this rally would be a challenge is because of the amount of corners where, actually, I'm sorry, no, not the corners, I mean the car will slide about a lot, so like that, it slides into every corner, and it's like this for every stage. And sometimes you get stuck in the gear. You might get stuck in like one gear because you're going around the corner that seems to last forever. I won't show you. Like, I was stuck in second gear for a while there. Yeah, so there's a lot to go on, I guess. So we got. Let's see. Oh, and the trees. I'm gonna hit them and into the bank. Let's try doing it now. I've never used this view before, so bear with me. Not this one. This one. Whoa! Right, that's a good idea. That view's better. 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 Feels like it's a bump. I'm turning into one of them. Come on, car. Bring it around the final corner. There we go. And it glitched that. Now, for some reason, it does actually do this. So don't worry, you're not exactly getting. You're not hallucinating. I have not done any effects on this game to make that happen. That did just happen. It does it with some stages. I don't know if you might have noticed before. Like, you'll have the lights on if it's dark, and the screen will be grey. I don't know why. I think it's because it can't render the graphics of the car or something. But like, as soon as you set off, everything just turns back to normal again. Sweden is full of surprises because you can be doing well in one stage and you can do really bad in another. I'd say the thing that matters most is in France it was the brakes, because the tyres weren't really an issue unless the suspension was a bit of an issue when I changed it, which I shouldn't have done. That was a stupid move when I changed the suspension, so that was a bad thing on my part. Sweden, it doesn't actually damage the car in any way. Like, there's nothing it's hard on. Actually, if I had to say, here we go. The ice dance bit now. The reason why I call it the ice dance is because, well, you're on ice and it's really hard to accelerate. Look, if I try going around, it just slides into that. You lose a lot. You can lose a lot of time, so. You have to, like, I mean, I put my foot down around the corners when I know it's like that. Sometimes I'll have to, most of the time I go into the snow because yeah, it helps the car stabilise, even though I mean that's stabilising the car just by doing that. I'm losing a slight bit of time here to Johnson. McRae is in third, so he's doing pretty well. Ooh. And off again, and we're slowing down again. This is the worst part about this rally, getting stable. Oh my god, that's not where I wanted the car to go. The fact that finally back on the snow now. The fact that you get sections like that. Now the snow I don't mind because you have a lot of grip on snow, whereas with ice you have absolutely no grip. When you say when F1 drivers say like it's driving on ice, it's race a dry tyre in wet conditions. That's just like this. If you're trying to run. No, but instead of like, I'm running a snow tyre. If I ran any other tyre, this car wouldn't be here in under 3 minutes. I'm not saying I can do this track in 3 minutes because I know that's highly impossible. Impossible is what I meant to say. But yeah, I did promise that I'd do a live commentary over the next rally. So yeah, hope you guys have. Hope this improved. I was going to do it in France, but like I said, I only got the footage and I thought I was recording. But when I was recording, it didn't actually pick up my voice at all. In fact, it didn't pick up any of my voice whatsoever. Proceed next stage, which will take us to the area. Setup area. I don't think we need to change anything as far as I'm aware. For some reason, the suspension, the brakes, the body's damaged, and the axles are damaged. That's strange. Oh well, carry on. On with the show. See, this is what I mean, look, like that, but as soon as the car moves, just a little bit, hang on. Yeah, I don't know. It's just some weird thing that's in the game. You can't, oh, we're behind, 3/10 behind, dang. 3/10, we're down 3/10, so we can get that. Down 5/10 now, holy crap. AI is kicking our ass today. Come on Mitsubishi, you can do it. I don't aim to please everybody by doing well. Oh, somehow we gain time despite the big slide. think I remember. Ooh. Hurry up. Gain time, huh? We're in front. Hey! So yeah, like I said, this is like one of a big challenge on the calendar. 1.75 seconds. Nice. Like this is a big challenge. Oh! Watch out for the cliff. Yeah, so this is a big challenge because of how slidey the cars are, and you know, like how much they slide in the snow. The weather can have a big effect on it. Like you said, the side of the track can easily impede your progress if you use it too much. There we go. Well, we made it. 1.7 seconds. That's good enough for me to get. Just missed out on the personal best. Damn. Oh, not too worried. And stage 4. Nearly halfway through. Oh, pretty much halfway through the rally when we've done this stage. I'm off. After about 2 seconds.
32 right. 53 left. 30 crest and 4 right. 30 jump maybe. 30 jump maybe and 4 left.
So we're still going at the moment. That was quite a long distance jump just then. Oh, there we go, another one. Oh, it was only a little one. They say jump, but it's not even that big. It's not even jump, your car doesn't even like hover in the air. Wait till we get to Australia and Kenya, then you'll see big jumps. And I'm not kidding. You guys are in for a real treat when we get to Australia. Speaking of Australia, there's 2 cars left and we need to test them out for the next 2 rallies, but which ones would you like to see and in what order? If you'd like to see the Seat Cordoba in the next rally, please put it in the comments. And if you'd like to see the Peugeot 206 in the next rally, please comment. The one with the most votes will go through to Australia, and the other one will be used for Kenya. They're both like gravel rallies, you know, so yeah, dusty gravel rallies, just so you know. And Kenya's an extremely quick rally, so Australia's the one that will impress people with the jumps. Kenya's the one that has the quick stages, and it's hot just like Australia. It also has a bonus stage, just like this, just like Sweden does, and like what we've seen already in Greece. If you want to buy this game, just for anybody who might be looking to get hold of the game, you can easily find it if you look on eBay and Amazon. I'm sure you can pick it up quite cheap. It's the PC version you're after though, not the PlayStation 1 version. The version that I've got at the moment is a PC version, but I do also own the PlayStation 1 version. They used to be on the PlayStation 1 version. It's exactly the same. I think the PS1 version is easier to play because you have the PlayStation controller, but the PC version is also easier to play with the keyboard, which is what I'm using. Somebody asked me in the last one, said, what do you drive with? Do you drive with the keyboard or do you drive with the wheel? I tried playing it with my wheel, which was a Super Sports 3X steering wheel, and it wasn't compatible, like it didn't pick it up or anything, so it's incompatible. But it does work with the keyboard, as you can probably guess. Every time I've played this game I've used the keyboard. I do have a gamepad which I can use. We've got no damage, well. It's up stage 5. Stage 5 and 6. Right, so we've got, I don't even know, we've got snow and then cloudy. So snow, cloudy. And we go from -7 to -3. What time's it? 11. Alright, okay. Luckily we're not racing in the dark yet. That's still to come. And that's a nightmare. As it is now, snowing in Sweden. I wouldn't mind going to Sweden, to be honest. Looks like a pretty cool country. I know it's full of snow. I think in the winter season is the worst to go because obviously the snow is the worst at that point. But if you go in the start of the year, I mean, even though it's cold, it's starting to warm up. So if you go like January or February, ooh, 800s, I guess. Yeah, it's not exactly as cold, and there's not as much snow as when it's like November, December, you know, Christmas time and all that. It went pretty fast last year, hasn't it? Oh my god, the car's sliding, and again I hit the bank. But yeah, like I said, anything goes, I guess. Something that's really bothered me about Sweden is knowing. I think there's places in Sweden. I don't exactly know about Sweden. The only thing I've seen of Sweden, and the reason why I want to go, is because of the World Rally Championship that's going on currently. I don't know why they are. I don't think it's Spain or Portugal. Oh, I think they just did Portugal. I think. I don't know why they're going next. But they go to Spain every year. Not Spain. They go to Sweden every year. That's what I meant. Obviously Sweden being full of snow. I think it's usually like the second rally of the year they go to. The first rally was one. It used to be. I don't know if somebody check that for me. If the when the Swedish rally is or has been, because I've absolutely not the slightest idea of when it was. I used to love watching WRC, you know, World Rally Championship. The only reason, now I'll be honest, the reason why I watched it was because Colin McRae was on it, before I actually passed away several years ago. Yeah, I don't know, I'm still thinking about, I was thinking a while back about doing a charity stream for cancer research, I think, or kidney research or something. I don't remember, it was for research, Summit Research UK, I think it was Kidney Research UK or something. Anyway, I was thinking of doing one in name of Colin McRae, and basically, you know, not saving money, you know, doing like a charity stream for him. Because I know he's been dead for 7 years, and yes, it has actually been 7 years since he passed away in that helicopter crash. But it was only 400 yards from his home, I think, not so much. It was about 400 yards, something like that. But yeah, obviously he passed away with his son Jimmy. I would like to contribute towards his charity that he's got, or something that his wife Alison set up. Oh, is it Alison? I can't remember what she's called. But yeah, his wife set up a charity thing on their own website. It was dedicated to Colin. It's still up now. You can still donate money to it. Now that's weird. There is no lighting on there. Which is weird. That's a glitch in the game that I could probably tell. Codemaster Bob. Oh wait, they won't listen to me, will they? Yeah, boo, Codemasters. If I'm honest, I know this sounds absolutely ridiculous, but somebody asked me the other day, what games do you want to see, like what games do you want to own? I said, Watch Dogs, definitely, even though that's coming out next year, that's for certain. Grand Theft Auto 6, even though that's years and years away. And then, I can't remember what the other one was, there was something else. Oh yeah, Bully 2. Because I loved Bully 1, Bully was awesome. Oh, Bully, not Bully 1. Bully was awesome. So I heard that there was a sequel in the works, but not exactly. There's no details on when it was starting in development yet. So I'm guessing that since Rockstar made GTA 5 and released it, obviously they're working on updates for GTA 5 all the time now, but I think the next game that they'll be releasing, like big project, I don't think it's going to be Max Payne on it. Obviously it will not be GTA 6 because they release a game every year or so. Or, yeah, it's usually every year. It's like Activision with COD, that's every year, and they seem to be getting worse and worse now. Since Ghost came out, they start getting worse. That's until they bring the zombies back, then they'll probably start getting better again. They'll probably draw in a massive audience when the next game with zombies comes out. That's if they still are making COD in like a couple of years. I doubt they're making COD. F1 2014 I'm not exactly looking forward to either, because it's Codemasters, even though the game's the yearly game apparently now, it has been for the past 3 years. 2012 did a good job. I never played 2011, I might pick it up one day. I picked up 2010 quite late, so yeah, a couple of years. I only picked it up a couple of months ago from a game shop. It was cheap, and yeah, it was like $3.50. That's probably quite expensive to get from a game shop. Ooh, I had a smash. That was the window. Luckily it didn't smash the whole window, it just cracked it really, really badly. Yeah, F1 2014. I'm actually playing with one hand, by the way. This is one hand driving. I usually play with two hands, and I'm a lot faster. But because you have to release your accelerator a lot, there is honestly no point to putting my foot down and racing to my heart's content. I am actually racing quite well with one hand, I must say. And there goes the glitchiness of the colour again. No idea why, just does it. Right, you can repair the body bomb there. Yeah, like I said, yes. Time's the last stage. Right, last stage is going to be dark, so we need to watch out for darkness. This will be an interesting final few stages. So we got this stage and the next one, and we got stage 9, which is the sub-stage. But yeah, not exactly for F1 2014 coming out, because they didn't do a very good job with last year's game. I mean, it did, but it got boring pretty fast, which was a surprise and also a lot of the community. Anyway, going back to what I was saying before, yeah, they had like, I was saying, like, what games do you want to, like, what games would you like to own in the future? And I said Boy 2 and Watch Dogs and all that. And I also said, oh, listen to this, I know this sounds crazy, and I know this will never ever ever happen, but I said Colin McRae Rally 6. Yes, that sounds crazy. Now you're probably thinking, wait a minute, I thought Colin McRae Rally 6 was actually just Colin McRae Dirt. Wrong. Yeah, they just decided to go in a different direction, which was fine, except the Dirt game wasn't great. It was crap. It wasn't exactly a great rally game. No, I'll admit, I bought it, I played it, I nearly finished it because I couldn't bother playing it anymore, so I just got rid of it. But I could have finished it easy, I know that, because it was quite an easy game to finish. I think it was difficulty levels, and I probably picked the easiest ones, so that's probably why it was easier. But whatever. You know, there's always an obvious, oops, accidentally put it in first, and I shouldn't have done, by braking too hard, which just took me time. Anyway, going back to the main point, then Dirt 2 obviously was released in Dirt 3. Then they released Dirt Showdown, which was a big letdown, so I'm hoping with a bit of luck, if they bring out another Dirt game, don't call it Dirt something like they did with Dirt Showdown, because that was an absolute mess up, a big one. Codemasters, if you're watching this, I doubt you will, but anybody who knows, most of you people that are watching this right now know who Codemasters are. Send this video to Codemasters and make sure they listen to this part. Codemasters, get your head in gear and make another rally game, make another car game. Now, I've seen this Grid 2 thing, I don't know if anybody else has. I don't even think it is Grid 2, it's just something that was released on the Grid channel, Codemasters Grid Game channel thing, saying that there's something coming up on the 24th of April. That's only a couple of days from now, which, you know, that's true, yeah, it's a couple of days from now, but I doubt anywhere near it's going to be a decent game what they're going to announce. If it's a touring game, then any touring fans, you can hate on me for saying that. I'm not exactly a big fan of touring guys, but I might get into it soon, who knows. Oh, stage 8. Aha! Here we go, this is the nightmare. I guess I thought this rally was going to be challenging, and you know what? It has been a little bit, to say the least. But this car was quite good, I guess, around there. I've never really drove this car. I'll admit straight away now, I haven't drove this car around these stages, so it could be different. We shall see. And yes, for anyone wondering, in the past rallies that I've done at the moment, yes, we are actually halfway through. So whoopee-doo. I did want to give I'm going to give a couple of shout-outs since I'm doing this. Just the people that I think deserve it, and you know, why not? I'm going to show them some support and everything, because they do need it. Everybody does, you know. Everyone on YouTube deserves support. So I'm not saying go help everybody, but the people I'm going to mention are Ayatono. Now Ayatono is a guy that I've only been talking to over the past couple of months, but I've watched some of his videos, well, I didn't watch him straight from the start, but because I didn't know who he was. But we had a chat through Twitter, because that's how we actually seem to meet each other. And he was into racing and rallying in F1, and I thought, oh right, so he's kind of doing the same stuff that I was doing. Yeah, he was actually, but not exactly the same, you know. So he wasn't doing this stuff, but he was doing F1 content and everything, and his content was really good. I'm not going to joke about this. I'm not going to make up something just to make him sound good. I honestly mean this. Ayatono is a great guy to talk, not to talk to, to listen to. He's currently doing an Ultimate Career series. Now, please, for God's sake, don't go copy him just like that. Because you won't like it. Let's face it, you guys, you won't like it if somebody copied it without your permission, would you? You've got a video and then somebody copies you and doesn't ask you for your permission. Some people like permission, others don't. Ayatono is one of the guys that would. Like me, don't copy me doing this, because, well, you can ask, unless it's for something really big, then I don't mind. As long as you call it something different, then yeah, it works. You know, as long as it's not called the same thing, it works. Anyway, some kid or another, I don't know what he's called, this guy, but you know, somebody that Ayatono doesn't even know him, I don't know him, but we was looking up to see if there was any similarities between this series that he had, because he thought it was unique. So me and him searched up and we found one other person. He called it Ultimate Career Challenge, but he started it 3 weeks after Ayatono started his. Ayatono's plan is this. Now listen very carefully. It's basically 4 seasons, right? I don't know if he's sticking in the same team or not. That bit I've got to find out kind of yet. Right, we're on the super stage now, which, as you can see, is quite a different one. But Ayatono is a great guy, and I'm being 100% serious with this. If you look on the guys I'm subscribed to, on my subscriptions, I think if you can see them, or just type in Ayatono, so A-E-T-U-R-N-O, Ayatono. Type him in, and he'll have a bit, basically his YouTube page is like a capital A, green big A, yeah, the big A, or Big Apple, whatever. You can nickname him Big Apple, I guess, because he's got a big A. And no, I don't mean Big Al, I say Big A. But yeah, he's a great guy. So yeah, he's doing this, and against Colin McRae. He's a fantastic guy. Somebody else I wanted to mention is Smooth Racing. Now, I'm mentioning him because he's grown quite a bit, and he's kind of made me a bit jealous. The reason being is because he started his YouTube channel about just after Christmas last year, so 2013, just after Christmas, so near the start of the year, and he's already gained about the same amount of subs, which is pretty good. I'll give him that. And to be fair, I have owed him help. He's given me a slight bit of help, but yeah, you know, he's helped me, I've helped him, but he's grew fast and I have. But that's because he's been posting every day, so surprised he's really getting the subscribers. Might also get a toner, but we shall see. Next on the list, now this person is a special person because he's been a fan for a while, and I have never spoken about him. He did enter my giveaway. His name is Raskman4444. Now, that's his YouTube name. I'm not going to reveal his actual identity because that's going to be identity theft, I guess.
straight left.
But yeah, he's a great guy, and
30 straight right.
he's only been watching like the past 2 months. The thing that got him attracted to my channel, which I think was because of just beat him. Was because of what's turn out 3 seconds. The reason I the reason why he likes me is I unlocked a Mini Cooper. Well, the reason why he likes me is because he likes the content I do and stuff. So, and that's pretty basic, basic explanation of him. But the question is, the thing is that he's been a great guy because he's been showing support and he's honest. Now, if I can get a couple right, I'm not saying being aggressive, I'm not saying this to be mean, I'm saying this as it is, right? I'm speaking my mind very, very clearly here, so listen to what I'm about to say. Rasmus speaks his opinion. He either likes it and he doesn't like it, and he'll give his opinions. Like, he'll like something, he won't like something. For instance, that Trials Fusion, he watched it, he said he didn't like the game because it was too he doesn't really like futuristic. I thought, okay, so I don't, so I know not to put more on. People will like the video, but they won't comment. The problem is that I've not had any commenters. Rasmus's the only guy commenting on videos, any video that is. There was somebody else. Now I still know him. I think it's Axel Reagan. He was commenting a while back, but he's not commenting anymore, so I don't know why. But the thing is, listen. If more of you guys can comment and say your opinion on the video, your true opinion, it doesn't matter how harsh it is, just as long as it's not very aggressive and you don't start bringing racist comments and everything into it, right? As long as you... God, and my keyboard's gone soft, there we go. As long as you don't start bringing in racist comments and negative comments, I'm fine with that, okay? I'm completely fine with that. So, yeah, so we've got Airtime, Smooth Racing and Rasmus. Now listen, I am going to mention this in a future video. I don't know when it'll be up, but it'll be soon, okay? And there'll be a couple of people I need to give mentions to. Now I've only covered 3. I will go in a bit more detail about Smooth Racing and Rasmus, because I think I should have gone a bit more time, But unfortunately, that's all we've got time for today. So I've been the BPG13. This has been Colin McRae Rally 2. I hope I've kept you entertained throughout the whole video, or most of it, and I hope you've took on board what I've had to say in the video as well. And yeah, there's going to be more to come on the channel with this Colin McRae Rally 2 because I'm enjoying it. I personally love this game. I would prefer the first one, but that's for another day. I've also got something perhaps coming soon. We shall see. I'm not going to spoil it just now because that just obviously will spoil everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here with a bit of a freeze there from the game. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. I've been the BPG13. To our folks, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.